Good morning. I don't want my voice cracked a little bit there. Yeah, good morning, everyone. If there's anyone on my stream currently. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, and I also don't normally stream in the morning like this. But I figured why not hang out and see if anyone comes to hang out. I also didn't really know where to fit this game in on anything other than kind of like hangout sessions. So, yeah. Oh, we got a spirit right away. Oh, how fitting. So cute. I'm slowly working on putting my room together. We should put a rock there. I'm working on my fireplace area. The most, I think. Oh, pretty cute. Let's get this one. Kind of goes with what I have over by my bed. Yeah. I've been hiding little aliens all around my room. I like that. Oh, I like that. Change the color of it though. But... bed. Remember our desk had like a gaming stuff. I liked the bookshelf right here because this one specifically too has the trans flag and I thought it was cute. We love representation. So like much to do today. stuffy. That doesn't mean I'm getting sick or something. I don't really feel sick, I just feel kind of stuffy. I have to get my haircut tonight though. My sick is gonna have to wait at least until tomorrow or Thursday. Much else I have to get done today. I've been just like some light stuff. I'm pretty good lately about keeping up. I mean, sort of at least this past weekend and stuff. I've been trying to like do little bits every day, so it's not just all overwhelming, but so that I'm keeping up. Last week, before the weekend, was kind of hard. I was exhausted. It's Tuesday, it doesn't feel like it's Tuesday. This is cute, they have little writing prompts. Today 18. Ooh. New seasons just hit a B, I believe, at least. It's probably gonna be a later thing after dinner, though. I don't think I have much of a plan other than roasting veggies. I'll just put veggies on a pan and roast them, and then that's just dinner. Not all the time, 'cause you need carbs and, you know, protein and all that too. Just on days where I don't feel like doing much, but I need something healthy. Also not doing anything fancy with my hair, just my hair grows so fast and I have a tiny little bob, so it needs to be kept up with quite frequently. currently in the process of doing that. So probably should on my to-do list, but we're here, so. Oh, meds are a big one. I'm an old lady and I have to take vitamins, you guys. Oh my god, you guys would think that I would not have spelled this much. Which I did the absolute opposite of what I just typed out. Hey! Yeah. I figured I missed like a bunch of streams last week, so I figured I'd just pop in and do like a mini morning stream while I drink my tea so that I'm not just doom scrolling and stressing myself out. I'm trying to be productive, but also seeing if this at all is something nice I could do on and off with people, just hanging out and just doing random stuff. If I have music going while I do house stuff, it makes things so much easier for me, and I, for some reason, do not allow myself that all the time, and I don't know why. So that's very important if I'm gonna get house stuff done, is listening to music while I do it. Oh yeah, my horoscope. Yeah, my horoscope's been calling me out all week. I'm not gonna capitalize everything like this. We're just very normal for this one. I spell wounds. Man, I used to be so good at spelling when I was in school. But I also didn't go to school past the 5th grade, so I guess that doesn't really say much. So yes, that is how you spell it. I checked. Oh, good. Thing doesn't connect from chat is stupid. Always something. Okay, I don't think it disconnected though, so that's good. So annoying. love writing things out like this because it reteaches you to have to like look at words and remember how to spell them. I used to be really good at spelling. I feel like texting's really taken that away from me. still let us hide. Drives me nuts, I cannot deal with barking. play my horoscope. Hold my ass out. My desk is not big enough, like, this way for me to put my phone in front of me very easily. Oh my god, did you imagine if I just deleted after typing all that? I told you, my fucking horoscope calls me out all the time. Oh, did we catch another ghost? Oh my god, how cute. face looks so cute, I'm obsessed. This is my little alien bay. They didn't have a bob without the bangs, so we're just dealing with bangs. You will not ever catch me with bangs, unfortunately, as cute as I think they are, because I do not have the energy to keep up with them. I've had bangs in the past, but... snuggly little hoodie. I love leggings and hoodies, you guys. Like my favorite combo when it's cold out. Obviously, I slept in a hoodie last night. Drifted this. I loved the Barbie movie. In case anyone couldn't tell. I loved the Barbie movie. Watched it multiple times and it has made me cry every single time. And you would think after some point I would stop torturing myself, but no. I also feel as though I cannot really... Oh, kinda looks like my current cat, but... Who's that Christmas hat? They mustn't. We gotta stick with the OG. That one's cute. My, like, literal soulmate cat was a black cat. And she, is no longer with us, so... Okay. like alien antenna. Maybe I should get little alien antennas for my headphones. I have the Bose, but nothing says I can't do things on my headphones. I was wearing the horns for a while, but the horns started pulling on my hair when I had my headphones on, and it was very stressful to me. Do be looking like my headphones low key. I got like the colors on my rims. Okay, those are mad cute. There's a lot of Hangout games I was looking at. This is one that Meowsa first suggested. So possibly. I can't remember if this is one I showed you or not. Yeah. Also, I made the noises and stuff. I was playing around with this before I streamed. I think I set a bunch of this up like the other day. But yeah, I edited the sounds, so like the sounds that are going on right now, I added all this in. I think maybe it comes from growing up in the South. Obviously, everyone probably knows I grew up in the South at this point to say it all the time, but I love like outside noise. I love cicadas. I love hearing birds. Very soothing to me. But yes. Also, I want a hangy chair so bad. Because I can now be trusted with things that hang from the ceiling because I am medicated and not a threat to myself. But I had a yoga swing for a really long time. It was a yoga swing. It wasn't anything weird. It was actually a yoga swing, but I loved it. This is before I got diagnosed with autism. And I would literally like, because it's like got like little straps that you can like, you know, do all different like yoga poses with it. but it's also just got like a thing to sit in, and I would literally just like wrap myself up and just like curl up in a ball and like hang there and swing around. But then too, because it had straps, I would like hook my foot around stuff and use like the straps to like go upside down and literally stretch my back out, and I would just like lay there with like my arms on the floor and just like let my whole back decompress. But yeah, I wasn't diagnosed with autism at this point in my life, and I didn't think that I had autism at that point. Kind of, I don't know. I feel like, oh my god, when I snuck over my desk. It's okay, it's fine. I just hit this and I like knocked something over my desk. I got a lot of stuff hung up over here, it's my bad. But yeah, I didn't realize I had autism for a while. Like I kind of thought something was wrong with me, but I didn't think it was autism until literally like last year? Yeah, I think last year. What has happened? Yeah, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, no, it feels like God stomped on my head and I'm just trying to catch up with it all. It's very startling realizing how much has happened in such a short amount of time. And it feels like time goes by so fast, and then you look back and you're like, well, crazy, crazy, craziness. But, yeah. Yeah. Well, this is so startling because I'm literally 28 and I'm gonna be 29. It's okay though. It's weird getting older, but then also like the older I get, the better I feel about myself and my life. So like, I don't know. It's hard to feel too negatively about it because like, I don't know. I think it's just the fear of getting older and, you know, time going by faster and, you know, the inevitable, the end of the ends, you know. It's a little frightening, but no, I feel like the closer I get to 30, the better I feel about myself. Oh, I cannot wait to get my hair cut, and I'm gonna re-dye my hair. That blue is like the blue. I feel like my hair is a little darker than that blue when I dyed it the first time. That's why it's very faded, is because I'm trying to wash it out so that I can get a more like brighter blue in there, but we'll see. Yeah. These are the things that keep me up at night, you guys, along with the horrific trauma that I carry inside myself, but we continue to move along. Woo. Oh, I hate that. I'll come talk to you about it after I'm done streaming. I don't want to scare anyone. I try to be careful because I don't know who's watching has what traumas, but we'll talk about it. I feel like I've been having some weird dreams lately. I just can't remember about what. But I feel you. I feel like I've been having some like, I feel like I've woken up and been like, huh, but that I can't remember anything. I mean, like, if you're into the whole, which I know you're not really, but you know, if anyone watching is like into spirituality and all that jazz, I feel like I have a very complicated relationship with spirituality, but I digress. There's been like a lot of stuff going on lately, like retrogrades and planetary alignments and stuff. It's been kind of wild, so I feel like shit is just kind of actively hitting the fan in like good ways and in bad. So I feel like the energy is very like intense right now. Yeah, I cannot remember what I drew about. Woo. My productivity history. Nothing like you're not good at productivity. I like that it tells me underneath the clock that I need to do stuff. Do we find another spirit? Oh my god, wait. Oh, it's a hedgehog! Oh my god, he's a hedgehog. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I have two thoughts to that. Where would I put a hanging chair? I don't know. I have no idea. To be honest, like, nothing can really go up here. It's also kind of a bummer because I really want to get a stripper pole, but because I see people twirling around on them and I'm like, that would heal something in me, just twirling around. I think that like my brand of autism is I need to do lots of active physical stuff, but I also don't have the health for that. My body is just not in the shape to do it all the time, but two, I just don't let myself because I'm embarrassed. But like, I think some of the earliest signs of me having autism was like I love to dance. I love to dance. Love to dance. So like I used to dance a lot when I was a little kid and like a young teen and young adult, or young teen, like teenage, young teen, into teenage years, young adult, all that jazz. But yeah, I was definitely one of those people that was like so incredibly shy for like most of my teenage years, and then I discovered bad things that made me feel more social. So that's kind of unfortunately why I did a lot of what I did. So when I had like a lot of addiction problems, like I partied a lot. Kind of like why I didn't really realize how bad things had gotten until things got very bad. Because I used to party a lot, but I loved dancing. I loved it so much. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like it probably depends on what you kind of have. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some research. I don't really know. I haven't really known anyone with a stripper pole. I unfortunately don't really have friends. I would love to have friends, but I don't really have friends. But I don't know. I would love to have them because I would love to just twirl around on it. Because I feel like it'd make dancing just randomly easier. Just put some music on and twirl around, and hopefully I wouldn't fall and eat shit and hurt myself very badly. But I don't know. We don't really have like a lot of floor / ceiling space. I feel like that would support these things, but I don't know. The hanging chair, I don't know. Like I feel like maybe a stripper pole could go in front of the TV downstairs, but then like the hanging chair, I don't know. You put it in front of the TV in the living room, that just kind of seems like disruptive. Well, so would a stripper pole in front of the TV? I don't really know. I'd have to think about that. I also feel like we don't really have any trees really that would, well, I don't know. I don't know if we even have really trees that like I could just throw like a hanging chair up from outside. I don't know. I don't know. It seems so small. Oh, but my second thing I was gonna say, I had a hedgehog. I had a hedgehog when I was like in the 5th grade, and he was the sweetest little bean, and I loved him so much. And he was an old man, so I didn't get to have him for very long. But he was so sweet. He kind of was. Like, I know you're kidding because you're talking about Sonic, but like he actually kind of was a little bit. He's such a good boy. I would let him wander around in my yard, but you have to like sit with him obviously because we lived in Virginia and there's like crazy snakes and shit. But he loved to be in the backyard, so you would just sit and keep your eye on him, and like literally you'd have to like sit and watch him. You couldn't like sit and do other stuff. Like I would literally just sit there and watch him, and you would watch the grass moving where he was like wandering, and you would see him circling back, and he would come back up to you and he'd circle around your feet, and you'd go back out and do another little rounds and do just like little tiny loops. He loved it. But then one time, I don't know if he's seen what come in or what the hell, but he ate his own shit and then he threw up his own shit onto his back, and then I had to wash him, and I was like, yeah, you're not going outside anymore. That was crazy. Apparently they do that. It was disgusting. But other than that, I loved him. He was such a sweet boy. He was so sweet. Such a sweet, sweet little boy. No, she's got a little alien antenna. I thought about doing the horns, but I wanted alien antenna. Cause I kind of am thinking about getting a little alien antenna for my headphones. Cause the horns are super cute, but they pull my hair. Like really bad if I have my headphones on. Game's really cute. Also, I feel like I want to keep this little cat because it's got like yellow eyes and then a blue eye. My cat that passed away, Chonkelmeyer, she was this beautiful black cat, and she had one green eye and one brown eye, so the dual colored eyes and the black cat kind of give me Chonkelmeyer vibes. Yeah, I would do just about anything to get that cat back. I know it's not how life works, but she was like literally like my best friend. I tried, you guys. I was not good when my cat passed away. I tried to throw myself out of the car. I really thought about it very, very deeply. And then I was so upset that I was screaming and crying so bad that I kept almost fainting on myself because I was so upset. Yeah. No, it was bad. It was really bad. I was not okay. Like at all. I think that is, like, yeah. Yeah. It was seriously, like, the worst night of my entire life. And I've been through some really awful things, you guys. But losing my cat really took cake for that. And I'm stupid and I went ahead and adopted another cat. She didn't even like me that much, but she lives here. She's chill. She's super cute. She don't really like us that much. She's very in love with my husband's dog. So you know, she's got her place in the house. She's not my friend, but she's also old, so I don't think I'd probably be as much of a mess when she passes, but it will still be very hard on me. But yeah, no, when Chonky passed away, I was like, yeah, it was bad, you guys. Like, I thought that I could be strong, and I was not. Also, like, her leaving, like, I don't know. She got very sick very fast out of nowhere. She went from being, like, totally fine, just being very sick, and it was just, like, I, like, didn't even really get to, like, take her home to, like, spend any last bit of time with her, it was like very like 1 to 100. So it was bad. Love a story time about it sometime, maybe. You guys can watch me cry about it. I digress. Yeah, I think that's about it for this stream. I don't know. I felt like hanging out for the morning, but I got stuff to do today. But yeah, she was such a good cat. She was like legitimately like my best friend. I don't think that I will. I think after my cat power passes away, I don't think that I will probably have any other cats. I'm pretty tapped out for the rest of my life. That shit hurted my feelings, and it just doesn't seem to be getting any better. It gets worse, in fact. I feel like grief is such a hard thing. That's on that note, my loves. Yeah, used to it is such a strong word for that. I feel like, unfortunately, like it's hard when I'm trying to comfort people going through grief, because it's like, I know that it doesn't go away. It just, you like grow around it and hold it a little bit better, but it's one of those things that's like, that shit sticks with you for like the rest of your life. And it sounds very sad, so like hear me out. This will be my final thought before I end my stream, but I think for grief, yeah, a lot of people who have not had to deal with grief don't understand. Oh my god, my shorts are digging me, I had to fix them. But anyway, I think with grief, at least for me, this is my personal experience, but I've also lost a lot of people. I've watched people die in front of me. I have been to more funerals than I have been to like weddings, and I've been to quite a few weddings, but I don't even think I could count on both of my hands the amount of people that I've lost in this life. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of people and a lot of different different relations to me, but grief is definitely something that never goes away. It is something that, like I said, you kind of grow around it and learn how to hold it a little bit easier, but it's not something that ever goes away. Because, especially for like, you know, like a pet you lose, or a friend that you lose, or a family member that you lose, like, you love that person. You're never gonna stop loving that person. So like that grief is the reminder of that love that you carry for that the person or animal, you know, that passed away. And that's gonna be the rest of your life. You're never not gonna miss them. You're never not gonna love them. Like, a very complicated thing. And it's always gonna be sad. Always. It will always be a sad thing. But I think that people need to realize that people that are grieving really so desperately need community and support for like the rest of forever. And I think that's something that people drop the ball on a lot, is like, I think everyone expects you after a certain point to just like pretend like you're good or to be over it, and that's like not how that works. So I think that if you love someone that is grieving, you have to learn how to love them in this new place that they're in life, because they're always going to be grieving to some extent. Like, it's never going to go away. And I think that you need to be able to meet people where they're at when they have to navigate grief, because again, that is like forever. It's a forever thing. So as sad as it is for people that are grieving, I really hope that you are able to find your people in this life that give you the room to grieve and navigate that grief. Because it really does make something that you have to carry for the rest of your life that much easier to hold. Like, I'm not saying that you should give up all hope and be miserable. It's just the reality of a really difficult, shitty thing. And unfortunately, grief is kind of a part of life. Like, sometimes people get lucky and don't have to deal with it till they get older. But there's also people that, you know, like my husband lost his dad pretty young compared to other people. Like, that's something that happens. I mean, like, everyone in my family had babies pretty young, so, like, unfortunately, I've had to lose, like, multiple sets of grandparents. Like, I knew my great-grandparents, and, like, my last great-grandparent that was alive passed away a good handful of years ago now, but, like, you know, it's something that I had to go through. My great-grandfather literally died after my grandfather passed away. Like, my mom's dad passed away before my great-grandfather passed away. So, like, you know, there's some people that just kind of get dealt really unfortunate hands that have to deal with grief a lot sooner than others do. I've also lost a lot of friends, and that's something that I don't get a lot of understanding for in my own life. Is, like, yes, I made a lot of bad decisions. I was struggling and suffering for a very long time. I was going undiagnosed with a lot of things. I was carrying a lot of heavy things all by myself, and unfortunately, you know, I mean, statistics are a statistic for a reason. I just fell into a lot of things that kind of statistically made sense for me to do so at the time. But I formed a lot of relationships and felt a lot of love for pretty hurt, dysfunctional people, and, you know, when you're around people like that, unfortunately, not everyone wins the fight. Like, I won the fight, and I'm very grateful that I did. There's really no reason that I should have, but I did, and I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm grateful for that, for, you know, every day of my life, for being here and being given a second chance. But, you know, I've had people lose those fights in lots of different ways, whether it was, you know, to an OD, or to, you know, taking their own life. I lost people to sickness. I mean, I had a friend that was paralyzed from the waist down, from literally, like, went from being like a rock star, you know, had like a very badass, like, luscious life, and he got robbed and got paralyzed, and then he should have died and he didn't, thankfully. But then years later, he ended up having complications from being shot and paralyzed, and it ended up taking him eventually. Like, I had a friend that got hit by a car and left. Like, you know, I had friends where it was a home invasion gone wrong, and unfortunately their lives got taken from it. You know, there's a lot of ways that I lost people. So I feel like I don't get a lot of understanding on that, though. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, well, you were dysfunctional and you're around dysfunctional people. It's like, well, when you actually really look at, like, how I lost people, like, life happens. Life's not always fair. But it doesn't make me a bad person for feeling love for the people that did, you know, lose their lives to kind of dysfunctional things. That's like, you know, a lot of these people, there's definitely some that I've learned, you know, as I got older, that weren't very great people. I don't think they probably should have passed away, but especially my friends that, you know, took their lives, those are people that probably should have still been here. I don't think that was something that should have happened. I think the world would have been a better place. I think I would have been a better person if they were still here. But I think that people need to be more understanding and give people more grace, because, like, I get judged for that a lot instead of being given support and empathy. Like, it's bad enough that I had to go through so much, and it's even worse that I have to like grieve people. And that's already hard. I don't really need it shoved in my face that I went through hard things and I have to continue to go through hard things. I also think that a lot of my friends deserved a second chance. And it's kind of disappointing to have to carry that with me, that they didn't. There's also people like, my cousin passed away, and it was not really like, it was kind of just a freak accident. People party and don't think about the things that could happen, because people party all the time. People do all sorts of stuff, and sometimes it's like that one time and that's it. I just think that as a whole, people should be more understanding and give people more grace. I think that was really the point of my kind of rant there. But yeah, grief is hard. Grief is a very difficult thing, and it's something that I struggle with constantly in all sorts of ways. And I think that if I had more grace and understanding and support, it would be easier for me to hold. But I don't know. I don't really know what my point is. Just, if you are grieving, know that you are valid in your grief and anything that you feel, and whatever your path navigating that looks like, you're valid. It is a very hard thing to hold. And for people trying to support people that they love who are grieving, like, please understand that, like, this is a forever thing, and you need to give them as much grace and empathy as they need and deserve, because, like, it's not an easy thing, and it is not, like, again, it's not just something that goes away. It's something that you carry with you forever. It's just, you grow around that feeling, learn how to hold it a little better, but that doesn't mean that that's not, like, it's like, maybe someone breaks down every single year on the anniversary, or on the person's birthday, or on a specific day that they remember that person every single year, or they're just more sensitive around that time, or it's not just like a one and done thing. So I think if you love someone that is grieving, you need to do your part to learn what they need from you and how to show up for them, and just empathy and understanding. Yeah, heavy topics for early mornings, I guess, but yeah, I think that was really my note. Just be good to each other, be good to yourselves. Life's not easy always. It's a blessing that we get another day when we do, and that we get to be here and love each other. And as hard as life is for me a lot of the time, like, I've done a lot of work to love myself, and it's not always easy to love myself, but it also gives me a lot of hope that I'm going to be able to find that love in other people too. There's a lot of bad. I mean, you can, on any given day, I mean, especially the state the world's in right now, like, any given day you can look around and be like, things are terrible. And that does weigh on people, weighs on me constantly, and I'm sure it weighs on all of you if you have empathy and, like, basic levels of compassion. But, like, there is a lot of beauty in the world, and there are people that make life worth living. Like, there are good people, and there's a lot of love and good for you inside this world, so remember that. And if people don't give that to you, then that's a them thing, that's not a you thing. Just continue to put the work in to love yourself and demand better for yourself, so that you can find the people that love you. think that's about all I have on that note. This is fun though. Aside from me almost crying on stream and talking about some heavy stuff. No, it was nice. I would like to do some more like videos and content of me talking about mental health stuff and the things that I've been through. I think that it's very important for me to put myself out there like that because honestly a lot of me understanding myself and the things that I carry have been made 10 times easier by people sharing and putting information out there. So I also just, you know, think it's nice to have places where you feel like you belong and, you know, don't feel so alone in things. And I think that's kind of my goal doing any of this, really, was to create that atmosphere, even with silly games, just having a place for people to go where they felt like they belonged and had community. But yeah. I think that was my notes, really, for today. Hell yeah. Silly games, comfy games. Sometimes horror if you make it silly. So yes, this is my to-do list. This is what I shall be doing today. And yeah, maybe I'll try doing this a little more often. It was nice not just laying in bed, kind of got me to get up and not care so much about what I look like because I'm literally still in my PJs. Just get a mug warmer or something for my desk. I just come in and hang out with you when you're working whenever. Or has the shit out you. Yeah. This will be being put up on YouTube like any other video. Hopefully, I think the music is safe for stream, so we'll see. If Twitch decides to flag me for this, then it'll just go straight to YouTube, but I'll try to have this available on Twitch too. But yeah. I think that's about all, friends. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow for doing more Date Everything. At like 12, the usual time. I don't know why I had to stare at the clock for a second. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Maybe depending on how things go, maybe I'll hop on Thursday morning too, but we'll see. We'll see what my week looks like. But yes, I will see you tomorrow, and you can see my freshly cut hair, instead of it all bedheady and pulled up away from my face, but yeah. I will see you guys so soon. I hope everyone has a good day. If you haven't eaten breakfast, maybe try eating some breakfast. Breakfast is important, even if it's like a piece of toast or something. Toast is like the best, like, I'm not hungry food. Or if you really can't eat, protein shake or something, you know, just get some nutrients in there. Or a banana, you know, a little something. Make sure you hydrate, drink your water today. That goes to me too. Drink your water, take your meds, take your vitamins if you need to take your vitamins. I don't know, get your exercise on if you can exercise. I cannot currently because my body doesn't really do well with exercise, but if you're going to work, I hope you have a good day at work. If you have a day off, I hope you have a good day off. Yeah. Just, I hope everyone has a good day. Thanks for being here with me. I love you. I'm sending you hugs and kisses if they are wanted or needed. Yeah, hug yourself. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Give yourself grace. That was on my list. Gentle with yourselves. Give yourselves grace.
Yeah, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.